Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to talk about on a very essential topic. Like if someone is going to consider to start a business or someone wants to bring their entrepreneurship venture to the next level, so he or she should start with the business entity. So in this video I'm going to talk about what are the advantages or what are the benefits this business entity is going to offer you. So if you are new on my channel, I am Asim, and in this channel I am going to talk about businesses and different kind of business experiences, whatever I have experienced in my life. Okay, so let's start from the first point. The first thing is e-commerce businesses. So, like, as e-commerce is super popular nowadays, so a lot of people I knew around in my circle, they are gonna start or they are talking about starting business on e-commerce. They want to launch their own brands or they just want to use biggest brands like you can say like Amazon or eBay or Shopify or some other stuff like they want to sell. So few people are what they are doing is they are gonna launch their own brands. Few people are doing some kind of drop shipping and few people are doing wholesale. So they are, I can explain all those topics in other video, like what are these different things, what are the differences, and what are my experiences about these things. Okay, so if you want to start any kind of brand your own, if you want to launch a brand, or if you want to do a drop shipping, you want to sell someone else brand, or if you want to do a wholesale thing. So for every business model, I would recommend you should go with a business entity. So this is a hard lesson which I learned by my own experience because I was selling very good on eBay and Amazon, and then at the end of the day, because I was selling only on individual accounts, so at the end of the day, what's gonna happen? Like your all accounts are gonna be deactivated. It happens with me in eBay as well. It happened with me on Amazon as well. So this is what I learned. Like if I would be selling, if I would be, I would have my own entity. So it's gonna, I can expand my business. I can bring it to the next level. But I was unable to do it by having an individual account. So I'm concluding like whatever the business, whatever the idea is in your mind, I would say you should start from having a business entity. It can be an LLC or it can be a LTD company, which cost only 12 to 13 pounds. LTD in UK, or if you want to have a LLC in US. I already have some videos on my channel. You can look how you can start and how no need to hire any accountant or anything. You can do everything by your own. But I would recommend you should go with a business entity. So this was my first point. The second point is business visas. So as like not everyone is living in the developed countries, a lot of people are living in underdeveloped countries. So a lot of they have some bank balance issues or they have some passport issues. So it's not easy to get the visa for European countries or US or UK or these kind of countries. So if you are gonna own a business, if you are gonna have a LLC or LTD, so it's gonna if the your business is running quite nice, so what you can do is by using your business entity, you can move, you can apply for business visas and you can move to and fro. So in this way, what you can do is you can use this business entity later on as a business visas as well, and it's gonna help you to move from one country to another country as well. Okay, the third thing is limited liability protection. So if you have a business entity, so it's going to provide you liability protection. So if you are selling something or if you are doing some kind of making some kind of product or whatever, and it's gonna by incident it's gonna harm someone, or you have a loss or whatever. So what the government and all agencies are coming towards your individual properties and towards to you. But if you're gonna having a business entity, so it's going to provide you limited liability. So it's the thing is like everything depends on the business. So whatever the business have, if something bad happen, everything is only on business, nothing is on you. So it's going to protect you personal business liability. So this is the third and biggest advantage, I would say. The fourth one is tax benefits. Like it depends what kind of business entity you have. So what you can do is you can have different kind of business advantages in terms of having a business entity. The first fifth point is access to funding. If you have a business, if you have a nice idea, or if you have not huge funding in the start and you are running very well, so by having the business entity, what you can do is you can access different funders or investors, so you can get a lot of fundings, or even you can get some loans from the different banks. Or even I remember in the days of COVID, so a lot of governments were providing some mini fundings, and without any interest or without return conditions to the small businesses. So by having a business entity, what you can do is you can access a lot of fundings as well. So the sixth thing is brand protection. So if you are selling something, or if you are making something and you are selling on your own, but you did not have a register your brand, you did not have a business entity, so you cannot stop other people to misuse your product or to just misuse your brand name, because you don't have any business entity, you don't have a trademark and these kind of stuff. So if you would have a business entity, later on your product is so good, everything is gonna go so well. So what you can do is you can have a trademark, and what you can do is you can protect your brand or your product. Okay, so the next point is the last point, which is business expansion. As I already said, like if in the start you are going to start from a limited ltd company which costs 20 less than 20 pounds, I would say, and LLC depends state to state from which state you want to have. So if you want to expand, you are going very well, you are performing very well, and you have a lot of customers or sales or things. If you want to expand it as an individual, you cannot expand. At the end of the day, you have to go to a business entity. So it's always good if you're going to start with a business entity. So this was my experience. I was thinking to share it with you guys, like if you are gonna start, so you should go and start with the business entity. It's gonna save your, I would say, couple of years or 2 to 3 years. It's gonna save you a lot of time, I would say. So this is all about my video. I hope I provide some value to you guys. And if you think this video is nice, you can like and you can subscribe my channel. So see you with the next video. Take care.